Following sports is really stupid. This illustrious conclusion came to me after a simple question posed by my mom in one of our conversations where she asked me, एक टीम इंग्लैंड में जीत रहा है या हार रहा है, तेरे लाइफ में क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है? And I thought about it. First of all, you have no control over anything as a sports fan. You have one choice that you get to make once in your life, and that is picking a team to follow. You can't control your team's progress, you cannot control the season's outcomes, and you cannot control, essentially, whether this hobby of yours makes you happy or miserable. And because your team has no guarantee of winning anything or being the best in their domestic or international standings, you're essentially more or less watching a show without any guarantee of a payoff. There are a couple of reasons to follow sports. And the reason that I follow sports is precisely this. It's the story. It's the absolute cinema of watching my team challenge for the 4th league title in a row and possibly win it. And deep down in my heart, there is a little voice that tells me, and it scares me, keeps me up at night. There's a little voice telling me that Arsenal might not win the league again. 2 different teams have won the league in the past 3 years, and we have finished second consistently. And maybe that uncertainty, that excitement, is what it really means to be a sports fan. That uncertainty is part and parcel. It's not a bug, it's a feature. And I, being a sports fan, must accept that my happiness is tied to people who don't know me, an institution that I've barely interacted with. And even if they win, this is the best part, even if they win, nothing in my life changes. Why do we do this? Why do we do this to ourselves? I think any excuse that gives us an opportunity to come together and connect as a people, as a human race, I think it has value. So maybe sports is stupid, but it at least gives me opportunities to connect with people around me. It gives you a sense of belonging with complete strangers that you have no idea about. Your team might just maybe win, but you can at least take solace in the fact that other people have chosen to suffer eternally with you. We are probably going to win the league, but just because we might not at the end of the season doesn't mean you can't celebrate a win right now. It's a mix of pain, hope, disappointment, joy. In that way, it's kind of a microcosm for life. If your team wins, you feel amazing for a couple of days, then you go back to work. If your team loses, you feel awful for a couple of days, and then you go back to work. Life goes on, but sports also goes on. And you always have this thing to fall back upon when life gets a little too tough. That's my piece. Yeah.